Hello. So I'll just start by okay. The first things first. So you have okay. We are using Java. So technically, you'll have to use an IDE. So for me, I'll be using IntelliJ idea for this work. So literally, you have to download IntelliJ idea and yeah, install. I'm using Windows on my end, so after that, after installing IDEA, well, there are some other things I need you to download before we get started. So you will download PostgreSQL download. You will download that this one, PostgreSQL, and well, for Windows. You come and download it. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the installer? Yeah, you come and click the installer, and it will download for your. Should be somewhere here. This link here. So I have already installed on my end, so I won't download it twice. Um, so during installation, okay, let's just install. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Why is it not loading up my new laptop? Oh, it's very huge. Will we wait for that long? Okay. Well, let's first sort first things first. So remember, we are using IntelliJ. So on Windows it's much simpler. On Linux it's giving me headache. So we will launch it. Remember, I've already done the one part. Like for me, I've already done everything. So you have to install IntelliJ IDEA. You have to also install PostgreSQL, and there is one file you need to download. This file is called Postgres. This one. You are going to use a connector for the file for the Java for our program to connect to the database PostgreSQL. So it will really be good if you download it before we started the project. Okay, so you choose this. You write Postgres Java connected jar. Then you choose the first link. After choosing the first link, you come and download this jar file here. It's just in the current version 42.3.1, and then after downloading you save it to a location where you know. For me it's on the desktop, so it's here. Well, so our ID is launching. Windows is hectic though. Our IDE is already up. Well, this is the whole project, the one I'm using. So, let's get started. Okay, our file already downloaded, so I'll just show you how to install. What else do we need? Okay, so first let's install the Postgres SQL. So So the setup starts like this. So you have to click next. Obviously choose all that, click next. For me, I have all the components in my PC, so I won't have to install another thing. So you just choose, you see these components here, Postgres SQL Server, PG4 admin, Stack Builder, and command line tools. Just check them all, click next, install all of them. Then, yeah, just finish the installation. After installation, after they have downloaded and installed, you can now finish. You can now finish this step. So for me, I'll just cancel, for I have already installed this. Why is it not canceling? Why is it not canceling? Okay, so we have installed Postgres SQL and we have installed IntelliJ. So one thing, after I send you the file, I'll send you the zip file of the project. So one thing, you have to extract the file and put them in a folder. Just the way it is, it's called post, this one. So I'll just add it to archive, and this is what I'll send. So you have to extract, put it in a folder where you know, and then you will just import this whole folder to IntelliJ. It makes work easier than starting afresh. So this is the file I'll send. So let's go back to our IntelliJ. Um, you'll notice I've commented a lot of things here. I've commented like everything, because you cannot create every instance twice. You cannot add data twice. You cannot add a customer twice. You cannot create a table twice. So after I created the first time, I commented so that I could run right now showing you everything is okay. The database is connects to the database, and then posts the data and retrieves the queries, and also the views and the indexes, all that. So I'll just want you to download one more thing here. So go to settings, find plugins, and then install the DB browser. Remember, when you're installing Postgres SQL, there is a place it will ask you for a password, for database, or user Postgres. That password is the one that you'll come and use when you download this DB. Just come and search database, and then download the database navigator. After installed, you have to restart the IDE. Then come click here, and in the DB browser on your left side, and click add. Choose Postgres SQL. Then remember, I told you you have to put a password somewhere. So when you're installing Postgres, it will ask you to put a password for the user Postgres. You see, the database is Postgres, and you have to use a user. User is Postgres, and the password is the one that you will put. So for me, it's 191. So after that, there's nothing else you need to put here. Just test connection. If it says successful, apply, then click OK. So now we have already set up the database. Now the connector, remember we downloaded the jar file, this one. So here is where we are going to use it. So you have to go to file, project structure, and then modules, then go to dependencies, and then you have to to add the jar or directories, then choose Remember mine is on desktop, so just choose this one and then click OK. If you do that, then you click OK here. It will load it itself. Then now you just run the project and it's all good. Remember you have to uncomment these lines because you don't have the database. I mean you don't have the tables and the data and the queries. You don't have them, so you have to put them again. So you have to uncomment all these lines that are commented. Then you run, it will build. It will take some few minutes, so you have to wait. What does it say? Oh, connection, no further information. It refused to connect. Okay, let's do it again. Connection info generic. Oh, yeah. So let's come and see what we have. So remember, you have installed it once, right? So what happened here is our Postgres server is not on, like it's off. So it cannot connect something that is off. So how do you put it on? Remember I told you to install the pg4 admin. So you just come here to Postgres. Where is Postgres? This one, Postgres 14. Go to pg4 admin, pg admin 4. Click it. Obviously it will launch some things here. Remember that password still, you have to use it here. Why is it not launching? pg4, here we go. Just a few minutes. For me, I have a lower RAM, so it takes time. I need to buy another, but I don't have money, so. It's taking longer than it's just taking longer. Oh, configure. Connection timeout, we want it to take the maximum time before it times out. So let's say it at 600 seconds. What number? Save. Do you want to quit the application? So yes, configure. What have I done? Yeah. Save. Why is it not saving? Okay. So again, start it. Mhm. Why is it taking longer? Why is it taking longer right now? I bet it's already started. On your end, it will be different, I know. So let's see. When we run our database, what happens? It should say connected successfully. It hasn't started. 5432. Okay. We need to set it up again. Where is it? Where is it? Configuration. Okay, okay. I know. When you install, it certainly starts. But now, just that. Okay, I'll launch it as an administrator. Let me see if it will refuse that. Oops. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Mhm. As an administrator. Yes. Why is it not starting? Where is Postgres? Postgres PG for admin and task. Yes. Mhm. Anything else? So let's start it again. Um, administrator. Not allowed. Why? Security to previous versions. Okay. Okay. Let me restart my machine. So I'll continue the video from here.